Hey everybody, Jason here with Half-Hearted Headache. Today we're going to be talking about the Milwaukee Comic Con that we just went to, and it was freaking awesome. We're going to be talking about some new merchandise possibilities, and we're going to be talking about how reviews and comments and your shares can really help us explode in the comic book world. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, Jason here with Half-Hearted Headache. Welcome back. We are going to be doing a very quick update today. It was a super fun weekend. I got to hang out with the guys at Nexus Studios, Dalibor and Harris, as they promoted their new upcoming comic Wolfpack and their video game G-Shift. They invited me to come sit down with them and enjoy their Comic-Con experience with them. We went to the Milwaukee Comic-Con hosted by MightyCon, and it was absolutely, utterly fantastic. Probably one of the most packed and most friendliest con that we've ever been to selling books. And if you didn't check us out on Instagram or Facebook while we were doing live streaming from there or just updates in general, we were selling the volume 1 of Half-Hearted Headache, we were selling the graphic novel Lost, and we were selling sketchbooks and some art prints as well. The con was fantastic. Everyone dealing with the con was fantastic. I heard some rumblings about some mismanagement here and there, but I honestly didn't experience it. I thought it was absolutely great. And what was even better was the crowd. Holy crap, the crowd was amazing. It was, as soon as the doors opened, there were people like right in front of our booths, and to emphasize why I think that's exciting, we had probably the worst booth placement in the entire con. We were all the way far in the back corner next to the video gaming, so unless you really wanted to see everything or actually go around the whole place, you would never have seen us. But we got a lot of traffic, and because of that we sold a lot of books, and because of that we met new friends, and that's even more fantastic. I hope some of you guys are new readers right now and you're reading the webcomic, and hopefully you're digging it. I want to hear your opinion, so feel free to write us at halfheartedheadache@gmail.com or just spam us on Facebook or Instagram or our webpage and comment. I want to hear your opinions on everything. So the con was fantastic. I really want to send a huge shout out to the people who really kind of made it that much more exciting. Of course, Dalibor and Harris from Nexus Studios. Guys, thank you so much for letting me be a part of your con and your booth. It means the world to me that you would have me. I also want to say a huge thank you to Andrew and Andrea, who are also Patreons. Amazing. Thank you so much for not only supporting us and helping this comic grow and flourish, but thank you for taking the time to come out and see us and support us there. It was amazing and totally unexpected to see you, so it was really cool. I also want to thank Derek and Sonia and the little girls. Guys, thank you so much for coming out. It was awesome. Like you had mentioned on Instagram that you would show about and you live nearby, but it really meant the world to me that you did stop by. And Derek, next time you're sitting down with me to sign some books, just going to say that out loud, because Derek is the awesome author of Lost. If you have not read Lost yet, pick up Lost. It's a fantastic book. The writing is better than the art. I'm just going to throw that out there. Anyway, thank you again for Tommy and Lisa for showing up with your kids as well. It was awesome seeing them, and it was awesome catching up with you guys. I miss you guys so much. So let's stop this now, because everyone else is like, well, now I wish I would have been at the con, and you should have. So I'd be saying your name right now and wishing we were hanging out more. Are you jealous? You should be. Anyway, so let's move on to the next topic. Something I've noticed at cons, or really like websites or webcomics in general, is a big element of sales to not only the fans, but to help promote the book and to help just, have cool shit out there, is shirts. And for a while, I've wanted to do shirts for my art projects for years. We did a Lost shirt, and it didn't, really go over well. I think we sold maybe 2. But for Half-Hearted Headache, we came up with an idea that I think will be beneficial. Now, whenever I like a comic or I like a movie or something, and I want to wear one of the shirts, I don't want to wear something that says Half-Hearted Headache on it, because I think that's boring. I want to kind of be in on the inside joke. So when I see a t-shirt from a movie, it's an inside joke, I have more of like a cool connection with that person. It's like, I'm in on that. I get that. That's fun. So I want to bring that element to it. So we came up with the idea of having at least 2 shirts, and they would be employee shirts from the stores inside the comic. So we would have an employee shirt from For King Icehole, and we have an employee shirt from Rewind the Video Store. Now, excuse me, I gotta log into my laptop, which does not recognize me if I am wearing glasses. How messed up is that? So we wrote down some ideas, and I wanted to go over them with you. But if you're on the Patreon, you get to actually vote and choose which shirts get made. Now, my goal is to either make one shirt and just have that one, or one of each store to have up. It depends on how many people want to pre-order. And if you pre-order, then that's what we're going to get the shirts of. But you'll be able to vote on exactly which ones do get made if you are on our Patreon at patreon.com/halfheartedheadache. I'm going to read over some of our favorites, but we have a bunch to go over. So here are some for the bar for King Icehole. On the back, we're planning to have the logo on the back. In the front, it'll say, "Numb your problems with booze. You can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning. What's the worst that could happen? Probably the best bar in the world. Just drink it." Or "Let's make bad decisions together." We have lots of fun stuff like that. And we also have fun event shirts. Like, you know how you go to a bar and like they're raising money for some awesome promotion or charity or something. So we have some charity event shirts as well that we have ideas. Like the 3-legged cat races in honor of Muffy. The break dance-a-thon for Pete's new wheelchair. And we have the Eternal Love Gala in memory of, and we'll figure that out later. And we have a bunch more. Women's Rights Jello Wrestling Night. And we have even more on top of that. So here are some of the video store, the Rewind video store shirt ideas. So on the back, it would have the Rewind logo. And then on the front, it would say, if you didn't like it, you obviously didn't understand it. Life is short. Watch movies. Last video store in the Midwest. The place for friends to watch a movie. And it would say, and grab a drink, and that would be crossed out. And then if we have it, you want it. You want it? We have it? I don't know. We'll figure it out. So the idea is to make it feel like these stores are real and you are actually a part of the universe and like you're an employee there. So that's the next like merchandising idea to help raise some money for the comic as well. And also I'm sending out a plea. I'm sending out a please help us by review us. When we post on Facebook, when we post on Instagram, feel free to share it, comment on it, and review it. Say like it, heart it, whatever. But by doing this, by sharing it to your friends, it not only helps us, have the comic in more eyes, but it also allows us to get in the Facebook and the Instagram algorithm, because the more shares and the more comments on a certain post, the more that algorithm is going to read it and bring it back up to this top of your news feed, and it's going to share it with other people as well. So the more you do that, the more it helps all of us out. So you're on this journey with us. It's awesome. If there's anything you guys want to know about it, anything like, how do you do this? Why do you do this? Things like that, I would love to hear it. And because I'm going to be doing a lot more of these live streams and a lot more social media aspects. So I want to hear from you what you actually want to know, because drawing comics to me is, something I just do, but you might not know what I do or why I do something, and I would love to hear why. So guys, in the meantime, check out our Patreon for all the awesome, cool stuff you can get. We have 2 drawings going out today to our DVD level patrons, which are individual sketches that I do every month for them. And those are going out today to those amazing people. Thank you so much, Paul and Andrea. Otherwise, you can actually be drawn into the comic. You can get actual comic pages, whatever is available. We have a lot of tiers to look at. And there's free updated content all the time. I'm always throwing up extra comics and stuff like that. Otherwise, check us out on Instagram, check us out on Twitter, check us out on Facebook at Half-Hearted Headache and all those. And guys, thank you so much for being on this journey with me, and we will talk soon.